One of the things I was going to mention on the time savings that people really like, Team Genius for, is aside from, the check-in process being more streamlined and the offers being more streamlined and quicker, is just that data capture, right? I mean, so if you currently use a system where you've got pen and paper and you've got all your coaches putting in feedback, or you've got them putting in, scores and then comments, we have the ability to really easily automate the comments, where you can use voice dictation if they want to put input comments. But just think about all that, adding all those scores into the back end somewhere, into an Excel sheet or someplace that you're going to keep those scores in the first place. But then we also have lifetime development history as far as saving a lot of time. So once you guys score your players in Team Genius, you've got their scores in there forever to look back on. If you archive the players, imagine you got a player that's a U11 player and they don't work with you next year, but they come back as a U13 player. Well, you can look back and see how they scored as a U11 player. And if you did any kind of in-season evaluations, you can see what they were supposed to improve on as a U11 player and those kind of things. So it really gives you the ability to look back on players and see how they've been developing over time, and then bring them back into your program, or players that keep working with you. Maybe you give them a graduation report. So if they come out of the program as a U18 player, you can show them all the different evaluations and tryouts they were in as part of your club, and give them a cool report saying, showing how they improved over time. Or if you do like in-season sit downs with your players and families, you can have those to look back on and have something to show them and say, hey, here's a couple areas of improvement. Here's a couple awesome things you excelled at. But just a lot of time saving having all that in one place if you want to do those extra things.